If you're someone who is genuinely passionate about history, you'll know that our past is teeming with civilizations that once thrived but have since disappeared. What's truly fascinating is how these ancient societies, despite their achievements, have faded into the sands of time. From advanced cultures wiped out by natural disasters to entire peoples who vanished without a trace, there's something undeniably alluring about these enigmatic civilizations. Let's take a journey through some of the most bizarre and mysterious lost civilizations in history that are anything but forgotten. 15. The Olmec, the mother civilization of Mesoamerica. The Olmec were one of the first great Mesoamerican civilizations, flourishing in the tropical lowlands of south-central Mexico around 1400 BCE. At the heart of their civilization was the city of San Lorenzo, supported by secondary sites such as Tenochtitlan and Potrero Nuevo. Known for their stunning architecture, the Olmec built ceremonial courts, towering pyramids, and colossal stone heads, some measuring over 10 feet tall and weighing several tons. These iconic stone faces, likely depicting their rulers, remain their most famous legacy. The Olmec were also master traders, linking settlements across vast distances and influencing other Mesoamerican cultures. Often referred to as the mother civilization of the region, their mysterious disappearance around 400 BCE remains unsolved. Theories suggest environmental shifts, volcanic eruptions, or even warfare may have played a role, but no definitive explanation has been found. The Olmec left behind their monumental stone heads and a web of unanswered questions about their sudden and unexplained decline. 14. The Indus Valley Civilization, a forgotten urban wonder. One of the earliest urban societies in history, the Indus Valley Civilization thrived in what is now northwest India and Pakistan around 2500 BCE. Renowned for their meticulously planned cities, advanced drainage systems, and surprisingly modern infrastructure, the Indus people created some of the most organized settlements ever seen in the ancient world. The city of Mohenjo-daro, with its grid-based design, private wells, indoor plumbing, and even garbage disposal systems, speaks to a society that was light years ahead of its time. Yet despite their brilliance, we know shockingly little about the Indus Valley Civilization. Their script remains undeciphered, leaving their politics, culture, and even their mysterious downfall a complete enigma. By 1900 BCE, their flourishing cities were suddenly abandoned, and to this day, no one knows why. Climate change, invasion, or a slow societal collapse are all potential explanations, but none have been conclusively proven. Today, all that remains are the haunting ruins of Mohenjo-daro, whispering the secrets of a civilization that vanished without a trace. 13. The Cucuteni-Tripilia culture, the mysterious giants of Eastern Europe in the ancient lands of Romania, Ukraine, and Russia. The Cucuteni-Tripilia culture thrived between 5500 and 2750 BCE. Known for constructing some of the largest prehistoric settlements ever discovered, the Cucuteni-Tripilia culture was one of the most advanced societies of their time. Their homes were made of timber and clay, and their cities were often built in circular or spiral patterns, with large communal areas and specialized craftsmanship. Their pottery, known for its intricate designs, was some of the most sophisticated in the ancient world. Despite their cultural and technological achievements, the Cucuteni-Tripilia culture mysteriously disappeared around 2750 BCE, leaving behind few traces. Archaeologists have found evidence of their settlements, but their fate remains a mystery. Did they succumb to climate change, warfare, or some other force? The answers remain elusive, and this lost civilization continues to captivate the imaginations of historians and archaeologists alike. These civilizations, once powerful and full of potential, have become enigmatic puzzles waiting to be solved. Their stories, scattered through the sands of time, are both captivating and haunting. What happened to them? What secrets did they hold? These are questions that remain unanswered, offering a tantalizing glimpse into a past that might never be fully understood. History is full of forgotten civilizations, and the more we uncover, the more questions arise, urging us to look deeper into the mysteries of our ancient past, unveiling the secrets of lost civilizations, a journey through time. If you have ever been fascinated by history, the mysteries of lost civilizations will undoubtedly captivate your imagination. The allure of societies that once thrived, only to vanish without a trace, is nothing short of mesmerizing. These ancient cultures, some of which were far ahead of their time, left behind mysteries that continue to puzzle historians and archaeologists. From strange customs to advanced technology, the stories of these civilizations challenge our understanding of the past. Let's explore some of the most intriguing lost civilizations that continue to inspire awe and curiosity. 15. The Cucutini-Trapilia culture, masters of the Neolithic spanning across modern-day Romania, Ukraine, and Russia. The Cucutini-Trapilia culture was one of the most fascinating and mysterious ancient societies. Flourishing between 5,500 and 2,750 BCE, they constructed some of the largest prehistoric settlements ever discovered. But their most shocking custom? Every 60 to 80 years, they would burn their entire village to the ground and rebuild it on the ashes. Why they did this remains a mystery, adding an eerie complexity to their culture. The society was matriarchal, with women leading households, farming, and creating intricate pottery, while men hunted, crafted tools, and tended to livestock. Their religion, deeply rooted in fertility and the worship of bulls and serpents, was also a crucial part of their identity. Some believe their disappearance may have been due to warfare, while others point to a devastating drought that led to the collapse of this agricultural society. The Cucutini-Trapilia left behind astonishing ruins, their culture's enigma still captivating historians. 14. The Clovis culture, the mystery of the first North Americans. The Clovis culture, dating back to around 10,000 BCE, is one of the earliest known human groups to inhabit North America. Famous for their distinctive flint spear points, known as Clovis points, they were expert hunters who preyed on the mammoths and other megafauna of the Ice Age. But despite their mastery of survival, they disappeared under mysterious circumstances. Some scholars believe they transitioned into new groups, such as the Folsom culture, while others argue that overhunting led to the extinction of key animals, depriving them of a crucial food source. The most controversial theory is that a comet impact near the Great Lakes triggered a dramatic shift in the environment, disrupting their way of life. The Clovis culture vanished, leaving behind their expertly crafted stone tools as the only trace of their existence. What happened to them? This question continues to haunt archaeologists, fueling debates on the true cause of their disappearance. 13. The ancestral Puebloans, architects of the Southwest. The ancestral Puebloans, also known as the Anasazi, built some of the most remarkable dwellings in history. Carving entire cities into the cliffs of the American Southwest, they created massive homes that were as much fortresses as they were shelters. Flourishing between 900 and 1300 CE, they mastered agriculture, astronomy, and pottery, with their craft still admired by archaeologists today. Yet, in a move that baffles researchers, they abandoned their thriving cliffside cities. The reasons for their disappearance remain unknown. Some theories suggest prolonged droughts, while others point to resource depletion, internal conflict, or even environmental mismanagement. Whatever the cause, the ruins of Mesa Verde and Chaco Canyon stand frozen in time, leaving a haunting question that echoes across the centuries: why did they leave behind such a carefully built world? 12. The Minoans, Europe's first great civilization. The Minoans, often regarded as Europe's first great civilization, flourished between 2700 and 1450 BCE on the island of Crete. Known for their advanced architecture, art, and trade, the Minoans were one of the most sophisticated societies of their time. Their palaces, such as the one at Knossos, were marvels of engineering, complete with elaborate plumbing systems and grand frescoes depicting vibrant scenes of life. But what led to their mysterious fall? Some historians believe that natural disasters, such as volcanic eruptions or earthquakes, weakened the Minoans, leaving them vulnerable to invasion. Others speculate that their once robust naval power might have declined, contributing to their downfall. The Minoans left behind a rich cultural legacy, but their sudden disappearance still remains one of history's most perplexing mysteries. These civilizations, with their astonishing achievements and enigmatic disappearances, continue to captivate our imagination. Each one left behind remnants of their culture, but the reasons behind their sudden declines remain a mystery. Was it environmental change? War? Or something more? The questions surrounding these lost civilizations challenge us to look deeper into the past and reconsider what we know about human history. Every discovery unearths new possibilities, and as we continue to explore the mysteries of these ancient societies, we realize that the past is not simply a collection of forgotten stories, it's a vast, living history that still speaks to us today. As we delve into the past, we uncover the hidden wonders of civilizations that once thrived and left their mark on the world. Their stories remind us of the fragility of human societies and the enduring power of their legacies. The journey of discovery continues, and who knows what secrets lie buried beneath the earth, waiting to be unearthed. One thing is certain, the mysteries of the past are far from over, and there is always more to discover. Unraveling the mysteries of lost civilizations, secrets buried in time. History is full of breathtaking tales, but none are more captivating than the stories of lost civilizations, ancient societies that thrived for centuries, only to mysteriously disappear, leaving behind nothing but ruins and unanswered questions. These civilizations, once vibrant and full of life, vanished without a trace, shrouded in enigma and myth. From the volcanic eruption that erased an entire island society to the shifting tides of trade and conquest, the causes of their collapse are as mysterious as the cultures themselves. Here are some of the most mind-boggling lost civilizations, whose legacies still linger, waiting to be fully understood. 15. The Minoans, builders of wonders, vanishers of time. The Minoans, flourishing from around 2700 BCE to 1450 BCE on the island of Crete, were pioneers of art, architecture, and culture. Their stunning palaces, intricate frescoes, and advanced society influenced modern Greece in ways still visible today. The Palace of Knossos, with its maze-like design, is said to have inspired the myth of the Minotaur's labyrinth. But just as their civilization reached its peak, disaster struck. Theories range from a catastrophic volcanic eruption at Thera to invasion or internal strife, but whatever the cause, the Minoans vanished almost overnight, leaving behind a rich artistic legacy and a haunting silence. Walking through the remnants of Knossos today, you can still feel the echoes of a world that created wonders, only to have them swallowed by time. 14. The Nabateans, architects of Petra. The Nabateans were a remarkable ancient Arab civilization that rose to prominence between the 4th century BCE and the 2nd century CE. Masters of trade, they controlled vital trade routes and built the breathtaking city of Petra, carved into the red sandstone cliffs of modern-day Jordan. The precision of their rock-cut architecture, especially the legendary treasury, is enough to leave anyone speechless. But despite their immense wealth and power, the Nabateans mysteriously faded away. As the Roman Empire expanded and trade routes shifted, Petra, once a thriving metropolis, was abandoned to the elements. Today, its towering facades stand in eerie silence, a city carved in stone, left to history's grasp. 13. The Mycenaeans, the ancient Greek powerhouse rising from the legacy of the Minoans, the Mycenaeans became a formidable power in ancient Greece around 1600 BC. Their influence spread across the mainland and islands, dominating cities like Mycenae, Tiryns, and Pylos. The Mycenaeans are famously connected to Greek mythology, with Mycenae being the home of King Agamemnon, the legendary leader of the Greek forces in the Trojan War. Renowned for their naval dominance, exquisite gold work, and pottery, their civilization seemed invincible. But by 1100 BCE, it all came crashing down. Theories abound: internal revolts, disrupted trade, devastating earthquakes, or invasion by the Dorians or mysterious sea peoples. Whatever the cause, the Mycenaean civilization collapsed, plunging Greece into a dark age that lasted centuries. The ruins of Mycenae, with its towering walls and impressive tombs, stand as a haunting reminder of a once great society lost to time. 12. The Great Zimbabwe, a civilization that defied belief. When European settlers first encountered the vast ruins of Great Zimbabwe, they refused to believe that such an impressive structure could have been built by Africans. Instead, they concocted wild theories, attributing the ruins to the Queen of Sheba, the Chinese, or lost European explorers. But the truth is far more astonishing. Spanning over 80 hectares, Great Zimbabwe is one of Africa's greatest architectural feats. The stone walls and complex buildings demonstrate an advanced knowledge of construction and design. But who built this monumental city, and why did they abandon it? Some scholars point to political upheaval, internal strife, or the collapse of trade routes. Others suggest that environmental factors, such as soil depletion, may have played a role. Whatever the reason, Great Zimbabwe's legacy is undeniable, as it remains a testament to the ingenuity and resilience of an ancient African civilization. The allure of lost civilizations. These civilizations, each remarkable in its own way, continue to fascinate historians and archaeologists around the world. Their achievements, their art, and their downfall remind us of the fragility of human societies and the enduring power of their legacies. As we continue to unearth the secrets of the past, we are left with more questions than answers, questions that challenge our understanding of history and the forces that shape the rise and fall of civilizations. The mysteries of the ancient world beckon us to look deeper, to explore the forgotten ruins, and to seek the answers that have been lost to time. What caused the sudden disappearance of the Minoans? How did the Nabateans build such an incredible city in the desert? Why did the Mycenaeans fall, and what happened to the people of Great Zimbabwe? These are just some of the questions that continue to intrigue and inspire. The answers lie beneath the earth, waiting for us to uncover them, one excavation at a time. In the end, the stories of these lost civilizations are more than just historical curiosities. They are lessons, reminders of what humans are capable of achieving and what we can lose if we aren't careful. And as we continue to explore and unearth the mysteries of our past, we come closer to understanding the shared history that connects us all. The enigmatic lost civilizations that rewrote history. Throughout the annals of history, civilizations have risen and fallen, leaving behind remnants of their glory, mysteries that remain unsolved, and legacies that continue to captivate our imagination. These once great cultures, from the intricately designed cities of ancient Africa to the towering empires of the Americas, have faded from the collective memory of mankind. But the discoveries of archaeologists are constantly shedding light on these long-forgotten worlds, revealing astonishing truths about their achievements, mysteries, and untimely disappearances. Let's explore some of the most captivating lost civilizations that once shaped the world but are now lost to the sands of time. 15. The Minoans, builders of a legendary civilization. The Minoans, flourishing between 2700 BCE and 1450 BCE on the island of Crete, were one of Europe's first great civilizations. Their palaces, intricate frescoes, and advanced urban planning left an indelible mark on ancient Greek culture. The famous Palace of Knossos, with its labyrinthine design, became the inspiration for the myth of the Minotaur. But just as their civilization reached its zenith, disaster struck. A massive volcanic eruption at Thera, climate changes, or invasion may have contributed to their downfall, but the true cause remains unclear. Today, the remnants of Knossos stand as a silent testament to the Minoans' once thriving civilization that was tragically consumed by history. 14. The Nabateans, masters of trade and architecture. The Nabateans were an ancient Arab civilization known for their incredible city of Petra, carved into the red sandstone cliffs of modern-day Jordan. A powerful force in trade, they controlled vital trade routes and amassed wealth from their sophisticated architecture, especially the treasury, which still awes visitors today. Despite their power and prosperity, the Nabateans disappeared, likely due to the expansion of the Roman Empire and shifts in trade routes. Today, Petra stands abandoned, its towering rock facades a haunting reminder of a civilization that shaped the region, but was eventually lost to the elements. 13. The Mycenaeans, ancient Greece's forgotten legacy. The Mycenaeans, who thrived between 1600 BCE and 1100 BCE in southern Greece, laid the foundations for many Greek myths. Their cities, including Mycenae, Tiryns, and Pylos, were the backdrop for legends like that of King Agamemnon and the Trojan War. Known for their naval dominance, gold craftsmanship, and pottery, the Mycenaeans seemed invincible. Yet, by 1100 BCE, their civilization crumbled, likely due to invasion by the Dorians or the mysterious Sea Peoples. The ruins of Mycenae remain, frozen in time, leaving us to wonder what caused the sudden and mysterious collapse of one of ancient Greece's most powerful civilizations. 12. The Great Zimbabwe, a monument to African ingenuity. When European settlers first encountered the ruins of Great Zimbabwe, they refused to believe that such an impressive structure could have been built by Africans. Instead, they attributed the site to foreign powers. Today, we know that Great Zimbabwe was an advanced African civilization, thriving between the 11th and 15th centuries. The city, spanning 80 hectares, was a bustling center of trade, gold mining, and cattle farming. Yet, by the 15th century, it was abandoned. Some point to famine or resource depletion as the cause, but the exact reason remains a mystery. What remains is a breathtaking monument to African ingenuity, one that defied centuries of denial and rewrote history. 11. The ancient kingdom of Thulamela, a trade hub lost to time. The ancient kingdom of Thulamela, built by the enigmatic Shona people in modern-day Zimbabwe, was a thriving trade hub between the 13th and 17th centuries. Stretching across 9 hectares at the northern edge of South Africa's Kruger National Park, it was once home to nearly 3,000 people. Thulamela's extensive trade networks reached as far as China, as evidenced by the discovery of Chinese porcelain and glass beads. Despite its wealth and influence, the kingdom was abandoned by the 17th century, possibly due to political turmoil, war, or Portuguese interference in regional trade. Today, its original name is lost to history, but the ruins of Thulamela remain as one of Africa's best-kept historical secrets. 10. Phoenicia, Masters of the Sea and the Alphabet. Phoenicia, located along the coast of modern-day Lebanon, was an ancient civilization that thrived as a maritime power. The Phoenicians were not only sailors but also master shipbuilders, traders, and craftsmen. They monopolized the production of purple dye, extracted from merc snails, which became a symbol of royalty. Perhaps their most lasting legacy was the invention of the first phonetic alphabet around 1550 BCE, which influenced not only the Greek alphabet but eventually the Latin script we use today. Despite their significant contributions, the Phoenicians left little written history of their own, and much of what we know about them comes from scattered references in Greek and Roman texts. While their words may have faded, their influence has never been forgotten. 9. The Zapotec civilization, pioneers of Mesoamerican culture. While the Aztecs and Maya often dominate the spotlight, the Zapotec civilization was one of the earliest and most sophisticated societies in Mesoamerica. Flourishing in what is now Oaxaca, Mexico, the Zapotecs were pioneers in agriculture and writing, building one of North America's first urban centers. Their city of Monte Alban was a marvel of planning, with grand ceremonial structures and an advanced drainage system. The Zapotecs created an intricate system of writing, but their civilization, like so many others, eventually faded. Theories about their disappearance include conquest, environmental changes, and cultural assimilation. Yet their contributions to Mesoamerican culture continue to resonate to this day. The mystery of lost civilizations. As we uncover more and more about the forgotten civilizations of the past, we are reminded of the complexities and mysteries that have shaped human history. From the enigmatic structures of the Phoenicians to the breathtaking ruins of Great Zimbabwe, each of these civilizations offers a glimpse into a world that was once vibrant with life, only to fade into myth and mystery. The reasons for their demise remain elusive, leaving us with more questions than answers. Yet, the discovery of these lost worlds is more than just an academic pursuit. It is a journey to uncover the rich tapestry of human history, to understand the triumphs and tragedies that have shaped the civilizations we know today. Each new revelation brings us closer to understanding the forces that drive civilizations to rise and fall, and the legacies they leave behind. As we continue to explore these ancient sites and unravel the mysteries of lost civilizations, one thing is certain: the past is never truly gone. It lives on in the ruins, the artifacts, and the stories that continue to shape our understanding of who we are and where we come from. Unraveling the mysteries of the lost civilizations. History is filled with the remnants of once great civilizations, each one leaving behind clues to their mysteries, their rise, and their fall. Some of these lost cultures thrived for centuries, creating stunning cities, advanced technologies, and complex societies. Yet, for reasons we may never fully understand, they vanished, leaving behind only remnants of their brilliance, their knowledge, and their stories. Here are 15 of the most mysterious lost civilizations, each one fascinating and full of secrets waiting to be uncovered. 15. The Olmec civilization, the mother culture of Mesoamerica. The Olmecs, often regarded as the mother culture of Mesoamerica, thrived in the tropical lowlands of Mexico around 1400 BCE. Known for their colossal stone heads and intricate pyramids, the Olmecs left a lasting impact on the region's subsequent civilizations. Despite their accomplishments, their society disappeared around 400 BCE. Theories of their decline vary, with explanations ranging from environmental shifts to volcanic eruptions, yet no one truly knows the cause. Their massive stone heads, however, still stand as silent witnesses to their once great civilization. 14. The Indus Valley Civilization, the great urban mystery. One of the world's first urban societies, the Indus Valley Civilization thrived between 2500 BCE and 1900 BCE in what is now Pakistan and northwest India. Known for its impressive cities, advanced drainage systems, and urban planning, the Indus people were far ahead of their time. But despite their achievements, much of their culture remains a mystery, including their script, which remains undeciphered. Theories about their sudden collapse include climate change, invasion, and environmental mismanagement. Today, their once great cities, such as Mohenjo-daro, are ghostly reminders of a civilization that vanished without a trace. 13. The Cucuteni-Trypillian culture, the mystery of the burnt villages flourishing between 5500 BCE and 2750 BCE in present-day Romania and Ukraine. The Cucuteni-Trypillian culture built some of Europe's largest prehistoric settlements. What makes this culture so intriguing is their practice of burning their villages every 60 to 80 years and rebuilding on top of the ashes. While their reasons for this custom remain unclear, they left behind thousands of symbols, pottery, and figurines that speak to a society deeply rooted in art and ritual. Theories about their decline include climate change and invasion, but their sudden disappearance still remains a mystery. 12. The Clovis culture, masters of the Ice Age. The Clovis people, one of the earliest human groups to inhabit North America around 10,000 BCE, are known for their distinctive flint spear points, used for hunting large Ice Age animals like mammoths and bison. Despite their incredible skill and widespread distribution across North America, the Clovis culture mysteriously disappeared. Theories about their downfall include overhunting, a comet impact, and environmental changes. All that remains of this once thriving culture are their expertly crafted tools, offering a glimpse into a society that vanished as quickly as it rose. 11. The ancestral Puebloans, builders of cliffside cities. The ancestral Puebloans, also known as the Anasazi, built some of the most breathtaking dwellings in history, cliffside homes carved directly into the rock faces of the American Southwest. These cities, such as those at Mesa Verde and Chaco Canyon, were sophisticated marvels, blending agriculture, astronomy, and artistry. Yet, by the 13th century, they mysteriously abandoned their cliffside cities, leaving only ruins behind. Theories for their departure range from severe droughts to resource depletion, conflict, and even environmental mismanagement, but the true cause remains elusive. 10. The Minoans, the lost civilization of Crete. The Minoans, thriving between 2700 BCE and 1450 BCE, were one of the first great civilizations of Europe. Their stunning palaces, intricate frescoes, and advanced engineering feats on the island of Crete are a testament to their power. However, their civilization collapsed almost overnight. Some theories point to the volcanic eruption at Thera, while others suggest invasion or internal strife. The ruins of their palaces, like the legendary Palace of Knossos, remain a reminder of a society that was suddenly consumed by time. 9. The Nabateans, builders of Petra. The Nabateans were an ancient Arab civilization that rose to power between the 4th century BCE and the 2nd century CE. They were master builders, creating the awe-inspiring city of Petra, carved into the red sandstone cliffs of modern-day Jordan. Despite their incredible architectural feats and control over vital trade routes, the Nabateans mysteriously disappeared, likely due to the shifting of trade routes and the expansion of the Roman Empire. Petra now stands abandoned, its grand facades a ghostly reminder of a civilization that once thrived. 8. The Mycenaeans, the foundation of Greek mythology. The Mycenaeans, thriving between 1600 BCE and 1100 BCE in southern Greece, laid the foundations for many of Greek mythology's most famous stories. Their cities, including Mycenae and Pylos, were the backdrop for legends like the Trojan War and the adventures of King Agamemnon. Yet, by 1100 BCE, their world crumbled. Theories point to invasions by the Dorians or the mysterious Sea Peoples, as well as internal strife and natural disasters. Whatever the cause, the once mighty Mycenaean civilization disappeared, leaving behind only the ruins of their cities and their place in myth. 7. Great Zimbabwe, a monument to African ingenuity. Great Zimbabwe, an ancient African civilization, thrived between the 11th and 15th centuries. At its peak, it was a bustling city, home to 10,000 to 20,000 people, and a center for cattle farming, agriculture, and gold trade. The ruins of Great Zimbabwe are a testament to African ingenuity, with impressive stone structures and a complex drainage system still functioning today. Yet, by the 15th century, the city was abandoned, likely due to famine or resource depletion. Its massive ruins now stand as a monument to a civilization that defied centuries of denial and rewrote history. 6. The Kingdom of Thulamela, Africa's hidden kingdom. The Kingdom of Thulamela, located at the northern edge of South Africa's Kruger National Park, was a thriving trade hub between the 13th and 17th centuries. Connected to distant lands like China, the kingdom exported iron, copper, gold, and tin through Indian Ocean trade routes. Yet, by the 17th century, it was abandoned. Theories suggest that internal conflicts, the Zimbabwe Civil War, or Portuguese interference played a role in its downfall. Today, Thulamela remains one of Africa's best-kept historical secrets, its original name lost to time. 5. Phoenicia, masters of the sea and the alphabet. The Phoenicians were an ancient civilization that dominated the Mediterranean from around 1550 BCE. Known for their mastery of shipbuilding, trade, and the creation of the first phonetic alphabet, the Phoenicians left a lasting legacy. Their influence reached as far as North Africa and Spain, yet despite their widespread impact, little of their own history was recorded. What remains is a civilization that helped shape the world's alphabet and spread their influence across the Mediterranean. 4. The Zapotec civilization, pioneers of Mesoamerican culture. The Zapotecs, one of the earliest and most sophisticated civilizations in Mesoamerica, thrived in what is now Oaxaca, Mexico. Their urban center, Monte Alban, was a marvel of planning and engineering, with grand ceremonial structures and an advanced drainage system. Despite their advanced culture, the Zapotecs eventually disappeared, with some theories pointing to invasion, climate change, or environmental degradation as possible causes. The remnants of Monte Alban still stand today, offering a glimpse into a civilization that once flourished. The Lost Civilizations, Secrets Unveiled. The mysteries surrounding these lost civilizations remind us of the complexities of human history. Each of these cultures, from the Phoenicians to the Minoans, has left behind traces of their greatness. Their stories continue to intrigue us, inviting us to look deeper into the past and explore the secrets they left behind. Whether it's the wonders of Petra, the ruins of Great Zimbabwe, or the mystery of the Mycenaeans, these lost civilizations provide an endless source of fascination, offering a glimpse into the ancient world that has shaped the civilization we know today.